first thing you notice isn't the badge. It's the silence. The kind of silence that makes you check the dashboard just to be sure the car is actually on. This is the 2026 Mercedes-Benz E-Class. And before you even touch the accelerator, it already feels like the future quietly pulled into your driveway. Picture this. Early morning in downtown Chicago. The city is waking up. Coffee shops opening, traffic lights blinking, people rushing nowhere fast. You slide into the driver's seat. The door closes with that solid, reassuring thump, and suddenly the chaos outside feels like it belongs to another world. Ambient lighting glows softly across the cabin, adjusting itself like it understands your mood before you do. You don't press a button. You don't shout commands. The car already knows it's you. The screen wakes up crisp and wide, stretching across the dash like a digital horizon. Navigation appears without being asked. Your seat adjusts just right. Even the temperature settles into that perfect middle ground. This isn't a car reacting to you. It's a car anticipating you. You pull away from the curb and the city rolls past in smooth frames, like a movie shot in slow motion. The steering feels light but confident, like a conversation with someone who knows exactly where they're going. The mild hybrid system whispers power instead of shouting it, delivering acceleration that's smooth, controlled and effortless. At the first stoplight, someone glances over. Then they look again, because the 2026 E-Class doesn't scream for attention. It earns it. The body lines are clean, modern, and purposeful. Every curve looks intentional. It's elegant without being flashy, athletic without trying too hard. This is the kind of car that doesn't need to prove itself, because it already knows what it is. The light turns green. You tap the accelerator, and the E-Class glides forward like it's floating an inch above the pavement. No jerks, no drama, just controlled confidence. As traffic builds, the real magic begins. Adaptive systems quietly step in, keeping distance, centering the lane, smoothing every move. You're still driving, but it feels like the car is backing you up, like a co-pilot who never gets tired, never gets distracted. Minutes later, you're on the highway. This is where the E-Class shows its true personality. At cruising speed, the cabin becomes a private lounge. Wind noise fades. Road imperfections disappear. The suspension reads the surface ahead and reacts before you even feel it. You glance at the speedometer and realize you're going faster than it feels. Not because it's wild, but because it's calm. You change lanes effortless. The blind spot warning flickers gently, not alarming, just informative. The head-up display floats speed and directions right in your line of sight, so your eyes never leave the road. This isn't about showing off technology. It's about removing friction from your drive. You reach over and adjust the ambient lighting. Blue shifts to warm amber. The cabin mood changes instantly. It's subtle, but it matters. Because this car understands that driving isn't just transportation, it's an experience. Then the road opens up. You press down just a little more. The engine responds instantly. Smooth torque rolling in like a steady wave. There's power here, real power, but it's refined, controlled, grown. This isn't about burnouts or loud exhausts. This is about confidence at 70 miles per hour when you need to pass without hesitation. Hours later, the city is far behind you. You stop at a quiet overlook just as the sun begins to set. The sky turns orange, then purple. You sit for a moment, hands still on the wheel, realizing something important. You're not tired. Normally, long drives drain you. Traffic, noise, constant corrections. But the E-Class absorbed the stress. It handled the small things so you didn't have to. The seat supported you perfectly. The ride stayed composed, the cabin remained calm. This car didn't just move you from point A to point B. It protected your energy. You step out, walk around it slowly. The LED lights reflect the fading sky. The stance looks planted, confident, timeless. You realize this isn't a car built just for today's trends. It's built for people who plan to keep moving forward. On the way back, night settles in. The headlights cut clean paths through the darkness, adjusting automatically, never blinding oncoming traffic. Inside, the cabin glows softly, like a modern living room on wheels. Music sounds rich and immersive, every note clear, every beat controlled. You smile because this feels right. This is what luxury looks like now. Not excess, not noise, but intelligence, comfort, and quiet strength. As you pull back into the city, the streets feel different. Familiar, but calmer. The E-Class navigates tight spaces with ease. Cameras and sensors making parking effortless. You shut the engine off and the silence returns. For a moment, you just sit there. Because some cars impress you with speed. Some impress you with screens, and some impress you with price. But the 2026 Mercedes-Benz E-Class does something harder. It makes your everyday life feel elevated. And once you experience that, it's hard to go back. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more premium car stories, future vehicles, and next-level driving experiences. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.